Hello everyone, my name is Chris McIntosh. I help teach the Capstone courses. Today we're getting an overview of writing your Capstone manuscript. This information about Capstone comes from the Master's Policy and Progression Manual. You'll notice I've highlighted some parts in red. Capstone consists of a final project, an oral presentation, and a manuscript. This work breakdown structure diagram, also called a WBS diagram, outlines many of the steps you are in the process of completing during these 2 semesters, including the work and steps and timing for working on your project proposal, writing your project manuscript, and preparing your presentation. You should be well on your way to understanding and planning the steps of your project. This semester we'll move on from project planning. We'll focus on your project manuscript and presentation. Let's look more closely at the steps for writing your manuscript. We'll look at writing tasks for specific sections. After writing is complete, there are some administrative review steps that need to take place in order for you to graduate. We'll be using a set of writing standards called Squire Guidelines to help us write our manuscripts. The standards for quality reporting, quality improvement reporting, excellence, or Squire Guidelines were published in 2008. The standards were updated and published as Squire 2.0 in 2015. Why were writing guidelines created? Writing is part of quality and safety work. Writing forces you to clarify your thinking, verify observations, and justify inferences. It helps spread useful innovations. It reduces waste by confirming findings that are already firmly established. It helps others avoid unnecessary mistakes. It contributes to collective memory. It produces something of value for the work performed. It holds people publicly accountable for their efforts. The creators of Squire make some nice points about the purpose of improvement efforts. Improvement efforts usually focus on improving local conditions, not creating generalizable scientific knowledge. Despite the local focus, improvement activities often generate generalizable knowledge about systems of care and how to improve systems. The Squire Guidelines are a good framework for sharing knowledge about improvement. The Squire organization has a main website. You can find it easily with a Google search using the term Squire Guidelines. The most relevant pages for writing are the main guidelines page and the explanations and elaborations page. The main guidelines page provides succinct descriptions of what should be included in each section of a manuscript. The explanation and elaboration page provides additional descriptions and examples. Review the Notes to Author section at the top of the main standards page. The Squire Guidelines provide a framework for reporting. They are intended to report systems-level work to improve quality, safety, and value of healthcare. Squire may be adapted to a variety of approaches. Authors should consider every Squire item, but not all items are relevant to every project. Use appropriate discretion when deciding what to include and exclude from the report. Squire should be cited when it is used to help write a report. Take a few minutes to look over the main sections on the main guidelines page. We'll review each section in a separate video, but it's a good idea to get a general idea of the sections that will be part of your paper and the basic content relevant to each section. You can see papers written by students in previous years. More recent papers will be more similar to the current template. That's all we'll do in this video. There is more to come. Here are the references for this presentation.